Art, activism. Often they go hand in hand. No stranger to that truth is an organization hard at work to encourage scholastic achievement and social change. At DreamYard in the Bronx, the world is boundless and anything is possible.
My co-founder and I wrote a play with a group of young people at a community center, and it was a play called DreamYard. It was a place where kids could go and do anything, be anyone, or meet anyone that they wanted.
The play's namesake, DreamYard, combines art and activism into an educational platform.
For if someone does a good job, we will always be proud. Pride is the body's ally and enemy, our strength and weakness.
Reaching nearly 10,000 kids through its programs, DreamYard engages young people to fuse artistic expression with social consciousness.
As the young people became involved in this idea of DreamYard, they just created these unbelievable pieces that they wrote themselves.
Her cries weren't loud enough for America because they only charged him with rape and not second-degree murder, even though he killed her soul, so she made an exception. She wants to find her soul back in her. She wants to be beautiful.
DreamYard is a program about expression. A lot of kids don't get to express themselves, or they do get to, but nobody listens, so this is a place where people listen.
Art is the entryway because people feel like they can express themselves, and then through the art we can explore different social issues that are meaningful to them.
Morrisania in the Bronx is a community that's facing a tremendous number of challenges. If you look at the demographics, it's the least affluent urban county in the United States. High school graduation rates are in the 40 to 50% rate. The number of college graduates in this neighborhood is just over 3%.
The mission is for the kids to get the tools here through the Action Project to realize that they have the power to change their communities, that they get their own self-confidence. We're going to show you everything that you can do.
We're going to start off today.
By expressing themselves through art, kids receive a new and powerful kind of education, one that encourages them to write poetry, perform in the theater, and create visual arts projects. They learn in ways that no textbook can match.
This issue is right in our neighborhood.
In the past year, students have used art as a way to open up dialogue on a range of issues, including HIV and AIDS, subjects which are often difficult to discuss.
This zip code has the highest rate of AIDS deaths than any borough.
The young people went on and spent a year researching, meeting people who were affected and infected by HIV/AIDS.
First time I recall hearing about HIV is when my brother found out he had it.
The HIV Project took us in so many directions. The poetry kids interviewed the HIV positive young people and turned their stories into poetry.
Then 07 gave me a key called HIV, and with every lock I unlocked, left me with a puzzle piece.
It's a really deep level of understanding and knowing that was fostered through the process. It was incredible.
The theater group turned it into a theater piece. And a visual art group, they did a documentary.
People that I grew up with, that I went to school with, like from kindergarten, they just kind of pulled away from me. I guess it's my blessing and my curse, because now I know that I've removed the fake people from my life.
It was just amazingly successful. And that's one of the ways that we bring art and activism together.
DreamYard's teenagers continue to fulfill the promise created by its founders. A place where kids can be and do anything they want. But most of all, feel a part of something bigger than themselves.
DreamYard has definitely made me a lot more socially conscious. It really made me aware, and it made me develop my own ideas.
There are many times when I pinch myself that I'm actually going to collect a paycheck for doing something that I absolutely love to do. I love when a parent says, thank you for being there for him. You are the only program that has opened doors to my son. I know that I've helped to impact a young person's life. This is not like school. There's no bell that's going to ring. So I'm a part of their lives all the time. We are a family, period. You know, it's just like, they're my kids.
I do have a supportive family at home, but I come here and it's like a family. They welcome me with open arms.
Our responsibility is to help young people to imagine a future that includes going on to college. In the first 2 graduating classes of the Action Project, 100% of them are in college. being here has been really powerful. To be able to work with young people from the time they're 13 and have them develop a sense of self, a sense of empathy, a sense of their own agency in making change is just tremendously wonderful and satisfying.